Thanks so much for clicking on today's Faith Talk. My name is Andrea, also known as Sweetly Dreyah here on YouTube. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about the She Reads Truth Bible. Let me get it for you guys. Here it is. Beautiful. I love this color. I think this is the poppy color. If you look up poppy, this color should pop up. And I don't really know how to describe the texture of it, but it comes in many different textures. I've seen like cloth material, even some leather backs, but this is the She Reads Truth Bible. So today we're going to be talking about it. I'm going to give you my opinions of it just because I've had about 5 to 6 months with this Bible. So I think I've formed a educated opinion on how I feel about it and whether or not it's worth getting. And so if you're interested in any of this information, just make sure you stay tuned. So I am a life application study Bible advocate to the day I die. And I did a video on this Bible about 2 years ago, almost 3 years actually, ranting and raving about this Bible and how it changed my life, which it really did. It just provides so many good things all into one Bible. It's about the same size as this, and I'll link this video that I'm referring to at the end of this video or on one of the cards here at the top, just so you guys can reference it after you watch this one. But yeah, I really love the Life Application Study Bible just because it has really helped mold and shape and grow me in Christ. So that study Bible is literally what it is. It has study notes in it almost for every single verse. It also has a lot of historical information as far as like how things were back in the day during the times when the Bible was written. And it just provides just all types of information, very concrete, needed information that has really helped me grow deeper into the Word of God. And so I love that Bible. So comparing it to this, we're just gonna start talking. So this Bible is in the Christian Standard Bible version, so the CSB version of the Bible. I personally read NLT and NIV, so when I first purchased this Bible, it was very new for me. I had to really get used to how the verses are worded, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, it's a really beautiful Bible. What caught my attention the most was the fact that it has spacing on the sides. It has spacing on the sides for you to doodle, write, jot down anything that may come to your heart, any revelations, epiphanies. And I just really appreciate that about the Bible, because in the Life Application Study Bible, or in Bibles in general, it's full of text but not anywhere for you to actually write in. So sometimes I'll get epiphanies while I'm in the Life Application Study Bible and I don't have anywhere to write it down, and I'll maybe have to get a separate journal or something. But it's really nice, I feel like, to be able to write directly next to wherever you're reading and to doodle, just really journal. So I guess you can call this like an illustrative Bible. It's a Bible where you can actually write in and doodle in, all that good stuff. So I would refer to this as an illustrative Bible. I'm not sure if they do, but I am going to call it that. Another thing that I like about this Bible is the paper. So when you highlight the paper, it doesn't like get all withery or as if it's like super duper wet. I mean, it does wither a little bit, but it doesn't ruin the pages. It's almost like textbook paper. So this is what, whoops. So I wrote this at some point in life. And if I flip the page over, this is what the back looks like. So it doesn't even seep through like that. And then, I mean, of course you can see and kind of feel the lettering that I put on the sides, but it's not like detrimental to the book itself. You can still write over it, still highlight over this, and everything will still be good. It also comes with little devotionals stuck inside of each chapter. It's like sporadically spread throughout, so it's not like every page you turn there's going to be a devotional, but there is a good amount of devotionals in here that kind of, you know, takes you away from the text itself and allows you to apply that text to your life in some sort of way. So that's something that I really appreciate. It also has a lot of illustrations in here, little inserts before an actual chapter of the Bible starts. So something like this. This is very beautiful. I love this as well. So it just has like a lot of illustrations. It also has little Bible plans for you to read the Bible, I guess, in like a timely manner. So here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says like week 1, if you are reading the book of Psalms, week 1 you would read those chapters, and then it gives you week 2, week 3, week 4. So it goes on and on until you reach the end. So it kind of gives you like a study plan for that specific book, which is obviously very, very good. I've never seen anything like this in any other Bible, so I also appreciate that. And even look right here, it has a little map. This is the book of Nehemiah, and for some reason there's like an illustration. Maybe they were talking about something, and then this page back here is the illustration of that. Whatever, it's really, really cool. I really enjoy like the interaction this Bible has, that you can have with it and that it has with you, as far as creating the plans, having the devotionals, and also creating these little illustrations of different quotes that may be from different chapters in the Bible. So all of that is wonderful, especially the study notes and the ability to create your little inserts on the side of your chapter. So I really enjoy this Bible. However, and I'm being extra dramatic, but there are a few things that I want to go through with you guys, just so you are aware of the cons, so to speak, of this Bible. And like I said, I'm comparing it to one of my all-time favorite Bibles, and you guys will soon understand what my verdict is. So as far as the first con for me personally, I feel like the Christian Standard Bible, the CSB version, is somewhat of a learning curve, especially if you are coming from NLT or NIV. And bear with me as I give you this example, but the best way I can describe CSB is, so say if, okay, King James Version, it says, I am hungry, right? King James Version says, I am hungry. That's what the verse says. NLT will say, I am starving, right? NLT says, I am starving. And then CSB will say, hunger is what I'm feeling. And it's like, I don't know, I just feel like the Christian Standard Bible version really does do the most when it comes to rewording the verses. I feel like NLT just kind of uses synonyms, and although it's very different from King James Version, it's simplified to the best of its ability, versus the CSB version, I feel like it makes it a little bit harder for you to understand. However, this could be just comparing two versions, two modern versions, the NLT and the CSB, and that's probably what has me confused. But comparing all three, King James Version, NLT, and CSB has to be the most difficult one to adjust to. However, once you get time and you develop it, you know what I'm saying, like you start to read through the She Reads Truth Bible, you'll get used to it. But I still can get hung up in certain chapters of the Bible, like I'll lose track, or it's like, wait, what am I reading? And I can't describe it, but I tend to get a little bit lost in the CSB version, and not out of dumbness or not out of like ignorance. It's just reading through the CSB version. So another instance is the fact that they use a lot of pronouns. And I mean, the King James Version uses a lot of pronouns, but the CSB version to me uses pronouns in areas in which someone, either a new believer or a believer in general, could get caught up, especially when there is more than one person talking within that chapter or within that part of the Bible. So I remember somewhere in Luke chapter 4 verse 5 or something like that, it was the chapter about where the devil was tempting Jesus on the top of the mountain, and he was like, yeah, your God doesn't love you, and just saying all type of nonsense. And Jesus was like basically standing firm in his faith and was rejecting the devil. And so throughout that whole passage, for me, you guys, it was like, and then he said, but it was kind of like, who's talking right now? And so that was very, very confusing, which leads me also into my next point. I know all of this is running into each other, you guys, but I'm trying to spit it out for you. This Bible, the She Reads Truth Bible, it does not have red lettering, and that is a super duper con for me, just because I think it's very important to know when Jesus or God is talking within the Bible, and this Bible does not alert me when he is talking. And I think it's very important. I mean, I change my entire heart posture when I see those red letters, you know, because it makes me feel like, okay, this is God talking. Let me lean in even more. In this Bible, they do have bold lettering, and I'm not really sure why they have bold lettering, because where the bold lettering is, it doesn't seem to be when Jesus or God is talking or of any significance. I've tried to look it up and I haven't really had success. So if you know why there is bold lettering in the She Reads Truth Bible in certain areas, please let me know, because I have no idea. And I would be okay if the bold lettering was referencing when Jesus or God is talking, but it does not. I've looked and compared and studied with both my favorite Bible and this Bible side by side, and it does not do that. So just an idea of what's inside. It does not have red lettering. Also, it does not have any study notes, you guys. So the Life Application Study Bible, I hate to compare it, but honestly, there are plenty of study Bibles out there, including the Life Application Study Bible, that has study notes verse by verse that kind of gives you historical data and elaboration on what God may have intended when he said that verse, and just overall clarity when it comes to the verses in the Life Application Study Bible and others, versus the She Reads Truth Bible. It just gives you the word, and then you are to create your revelations or your epiphanies or any study notes that you come across. So that is also something to kind of consider if you're looking for a study Bible that is giving you actual study material. This kind of gives you the blueprint on how to study the Bible, but it doesn't elaborate on what's actually within the text, other than the devotionals that they give you. But the text itself and elaborating on what Jesus or God is saying or what Paul is saying or whatever, this does not do that for me. So a final verdict, drum roll please. I would recommend this Bible as a study tool. I don't think that this Bible is something that you may want to grab to and this be your first and only Bible that you use to get closer to God or whatever. I think it's a really good tool to add to your already made regimen. For instance, for me, I still use the Life Application Study Bible heavily, but along with me using that, this one is wide open right next to me, just in case I may have any epiphanies or revelations. I'm able to write down whatever I feel in this Bible. If there's a devotional in regards to the chapter that I'm reading, I can go to this one. And I also use it for the plans, the little weekly plans that they have created for you if you want to read the Bible in a certain amount of time, or to just, you know, create discipline or accountability. So I think it's a great study tool. I really love it for that aspect, but I wouldn't recommend it if you are interested in this Bible as your first time Bible, as your main source Bible, just because I've experienced, not better, but I've experienced Bibles that offer more to you than what this does. All of this is very, very important stuff, but I still feel like other Bibles out there kind of offer you things that are more important, that could be more of help to you. So I think this is great as a study tool, but not as something that you would like let stand alone or anything. I think you would be missing something if you just had this Bible by itself. So guys, that just about wraps up this video. Like I said, I do recommend the She Reads Truth Bible. I just think that it should be an addition to your already made regimen. If you agree or disagree in any way, please respectfully leave a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. Also, please make sure you're subscribed so you can keep up with the lovely content that I create for you guys, so you can get videos like this plus more. And what else? I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Have a great day, great week, whenever you're watching this. Bye.